Okay, Emmanuel, I got your email and I went ahead and looked up your exam for it, and it's a couple good questions. And so I thought I would just go ahead and solve these for you, make a little video real quick, rather than just typing an email. I think this will be more clear. So, all right, so here's the two questions you missed. Here's the first one. It's question number 8 that you asked me about. This one right here, you had 197, it was 196. The answer is correct. Let me, on the answer key, let me show you why. So let me make a box over here first off. Okay. And I'll make a circle. It's a Venn diagram, I'm sure you know. The dogs and the cats over there. So I'll just make this one dogs, the other one cats. You can do it either order, doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's go through the facts. So make this a little bigger maybe here. Okay, first off here, 136 said they like dogs. Well, can I put that right there? No, because it really means this and this together, doesn't it? Right? Because the dog circle's right here. So if they like dogs, it has to be both these together, total 136, not just this section. So anyway, point is I can't do anything with the 136 right now. So let me skip it, go on to the 61. What does that say? 61 like dogs and cats. Okay, that I can do right there, right? 61 dogs and cats are right because they're in the dog circle. They're in the cat circle. So they like dogs and cats, right? They're in both circles. So they like them both. So we can do that for sure. Now let's back up and do the 136, right? 136 like dogs. So whatever goes right here and the 61 have to total 136. So if I take 136 minus 61, hit the buttons on your calculator, which I'm about to do, we get 75. So this right here has got to be 75. Does that make sense? Because the 75 and the 61 together make 136 that are in the dog circle, that like dogs, okay? Now, the trickiest fact is about to come. So the next and most tricky is this one. 128 said they don't like cats. Well, where are the people who don't like cats? Well, this is the cat circle right here, right? This is the cat circle. So anybody outside of that circle doesn't like cats. So that would be right here and out there. Those two together have to be 128, don't they? Because they're both outside the cat circle. So if I take the 128 and I subtract the 75, again, hit the buttons on my calculator. Here's your big numbers. I'm getting 53. So that means this out here has got to be 53. That's the trickiest part. Do you see that? Do you see how the 75 and 53 together make the 128? You add them up, that don't like cats. They're both outside of the cat circle, right? So there we go. So, well, we're not done yet, but that's a big step. Now, what do we have left? Well, we still have to find this, don't we? How are we going to find this? Well, it's 249 total people in this survey. So basically, if I add up if I take 249 and take away all the other numbers, the 75, the 61, and the 53, right? Take them all away. So 249 take away, and then just add up all the other numbers on my calculator again, 75, 61, 53, I get 189. Subtract that, I get 60. So this has got to be 60 right there. That makes sense. Now, all four of these together add up to be the 249 people. All right, now we're ready to answer the question. How many said they like either cats or dogs? Either cats or dogs? Well, who likes either cats or dogs? This one, and this one. It's going to be 75 plus 61 plus 60. Hit the buttons on your calculator. And I'm getting 196. There's the true answer. Does that make sense how I did that last part, right? These three are in the cat or dog circle, or both, right? These 75 people like dogs only. These 61 like dogs and cats. These 60 like cats only. All of them like dogs or cats, right? All these like dogs or cats. That's how we do that problem. It's a tough one. All right. And then the other one you asked about, number 11, is also a challenging one. Ratio of two numbers, 3 to 2. So, all right. So here's how we can do this. We can say 3 to 2 is the ratio of the two numbers x to y. Call them x and y or whatever, right? It means ratio like that. Okay. And then the other one says the sum of the numbers is 30. So that means x plus y equals 30. Okay. So how do we solve this? Well, for this guy, cross multiply. Remember when we have two equal fractions, we cross multiply. So we'll get 3y is 2x like that. And so now we have this equation and this equation. What do you do when you have two equations with two letters? Two equations with two letters. You get one letter alone, and then you plug into the other equation. So you get one alone and plug in. It doesn't matter which one. Like I could subtract y from both sides here. Boom, boom. And get x alone, 30 minus y, right? I just got x alone there. And then grab that and plug it in for x right there. Or you could have gotten y alone. You know, it doesn't matter. Just get one letter alone and plug it into the other equation. That's what we always do when we have two equations, two letters. I got x by itself, plug it in right there. Okay, so what does that give me then? That gives me 3y equals 2. And then what's x? 30 minus y, right? X is equal to 30 minus y. All right, and now you know how to solve that, right? We distribute. So we get 3y equals, that'd be 60 minus 2y. I distribute that. I need a little more space here to finish solving this. Okay, so now we're trying to solve for y. So add 2y to both sides. When you have y on both sides, boom, boom. This will be 5y is 60. Last step, divide by 5. Boom. Y equals, what is that, 12? Yeah, y is 12. So 12, that's one of the numbers. Now, how do I know which one's bigger or smaller? Well, I got to find the other one to be sure. So to find, it turns out that is the answer, but we might not be sure right now. To find the other number, plug in anywhere. Anywhere you want, really. You could plug in here, here, here. It'll work anywhere. So, or you could just say, look, the sum is 30. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing. The sum is 30. They add it to be 30. So the other number is 30 minus 12, right? What's that? 18? The other number is 18. So the two numbers are 12, and that's the easiest thing. Or you could have plugged in also, right? The sum is 30. It said they add up to be 30. So if you have one of them is 12, just subtract from 30, get the other. Two numbers are 12 and 18. They want the smaller, didn't they say? Where's it? Oh, smaller. So yeah, that's 12. If they ask for the bigger, that'd be 18. So there we go. I hope that helps. Feel free to email if you have other questions.